Morning, it's Vijay here. Today is Friday, 7th March 2025. Welcome to yet another episode of Pre-Market Commentary. Please note I'm not a SEBI registered advisor, so whatever I speak here is my original thoughts and it is not be construed as an investment advice. So you see, last 2 days, much against the expectations of the bulls have fought back. Now, typically, after 2 days of fighting back, generally the market has not survived for the third day. So, everybody looking at it and calling it as a dead cat bounce. So, in Hindi, it is called Dhai Din Ki Teji or Dhai Din Ka Teji, which means 2.5 days only a bull run will be there in a strong bearish intermediate trend. So if this is a strong intermediate trend and this is a counter move, it should fizzle out by the end of the day is what the bears are thinking. If you look at FII open interest is steadily coming down from 84.5 to it is now 81.5. But the open interest overall has increased. So we do not know exactly what is up as far as the FIIs are concerned. So yesterday was a fantastic day, even though US markets were in trouble. By and large, India led the rally across the globe. So yesterday, Thursday, settlement day, weekly settlement day, a lot of volatility was expected, but the volatility began only in the first 1 hour, and then there was next bout of volatility when selling came again after 1.5 hours. But after that, the market moved up smoothly. What was interesting was that the broader market was much stronger than the Nifty and Bank Nifty. Bank Nifty was relatively weak, I should say. Nifty did very well through the day and it closed significantly above 22,500, which bulls consider as a very good sign. Note that 22,800 was considered a very strong support. So between 22,700 to 22,850 was considered a very strong support for a long time. It broke 22,750 and then it fell all the way below 22,000. So the bulls have got a lot of work to do, but then the bears are ready to smash them, especially when you're seeing yesterday global markets are down, US markets are down significantly, and Asian markets are doing none the better. So we have to see what happens. So even yesterday with all that, 37 or 50 stocks only closed in the green, and Sensex rose 610 points, and positive brokerages notes helped Reliance to move higher, up about 2%. Still, it is significantly lower from the trading range of last month. Interesting things were what did FIs do? FIs continue to sell, albeit a lower quantity. DI is also bought a little less. So if you look at it, yesterday institutional is net sellers about 800 crores, but the broader market specifically went up across the board, across sectors. Microfinance, the small cap, micro cap, all of them did very well, much more than the mid cap and large cap. So what happened overnight? Why did the markets fall there? Though Trump postponed Canada-Mexico tariffs to April 2, the Standard & Poor's fell close to 1.8, Nasdaq fell 2.6%, and Dow Jones lost 1%. In the interim, when Trump announced this postponement, the markets rebounded, but still in the negative, but then finally they closed lower. What is interesting for India is that dollar index hit a low below 104 and closed slightly above 104. I've been mentioning that 104 is the target. The target has been reached. Now, fresh targets have to be thought of. I won't be surprised if we get a double-digit number in the next few months, because the Trump administration is very clear. They want a weak dollar. They want a US 10-year yield weaker, and then oil weaker. So all these three things, if they are weak, then it augurs well for emerging markets, and India should be one of the biggest beneficiaries. Oil fell down below 69 at one time and closed at 16.5. US 10-year yield had gone to 4.1 at one point of time. Now it is 4.28. So as expected, European Central Bank cut interest rate by 25 basis points. They are panicking. So you can expect more and more interest rates cuts to come. Yesterday I mentioned it, money, money, money. So US will cut interest rates in April. ECB will cut interest rate next time onwards, because based on their commentary, RBI will cut interest rate in April. So you will see a plethora of money coming. One has to be patient, dead cat bounce or not. So here is some interesting analysis about crude oil decline and what is the sectoral impact. So if you take India imports 85% of its crude requirements, and if there is a drop for every 1 billion barrel drop in crude price, the GDP increases by 0.04. Now it's already dropped by more than 20, 15, not 15, about 12 $12, which means you can multiply that 0.04 into 12. It also lowers retail inflation by 5 to 6 basis points. So that should augur well for our retail consumer inflation, which is coming this month, next month, and following. I think we will finally settle. Oil will settle. Brent will settle around $55 because Trump's aim is to have the WTI at 50. So there's a 10% difference between WTI and Brent. And the sectors which will benefit are crude related paints, aviation, tires, cement, and specialty chemicals. So oil explorers are the losers. So lower crude, which will mean lower earnings for ONGC, Oil India, Vedanta, HOEC. So that is the kind of benefits India will get. So today, will be a very crucial day. One is expecting the market goes lower based on past performance, but as they say, past performance is no guarantee of what will happen later. So don't be surprised if the market closes higher. If it closes about 22,660 and somewhere close to 22,700, then I think we are in for a rip-roaring ride next week, because next week you will have also the mutual fund data, plus you'll have inflation, plus you'll have the parliament opening and discussing on the budget. So something may come, something good may come out of the discussion. So I'm cautiously bullish again. Yesterday also was a good day for us because we are only long. I don't want to repeat it again. We are only going long. The day we are cautious or the day we want to short sell the market, I will report. Otherwise, you can take it that we are long all days. So whatever you do today, I hope it is successful. Thank you.